Hello, this is McDonald-Amaker with Social Work 304 Social Work Practice. This is graded assignment termination process with my social work partner, Anthony Amaker. Hello, Mr. Amaker. How are you doing?
All right. How are you doing?
Well, come on in and have a seat.
All right. Thank you very much.
How are you doing today?
No, we're at this point, and this is a great feeling.
Well,
I'm just proud to be here.
Yes, sir. And as we stated at the last session, that this is week 26, and this is the time when we evaluate a lot of your assessed goals that you and I set together, and just go through those with this process. As discussed, like I said, the last couple of weeks we've been talking about, this being the last meeting that you and I will have. Mm-hmm. However, just going over reviewing your assessed goals right here, as you see, your short-term goals of being able to better communicate with others,
right,
along with finding different outlets.
Right.
You were able to meet those in a timely fashion, along with being in the position of your military career. You had to go about finding the different resources that are available to you due to your military affiliation. And as you jotted down the last couple of times we've met, the different organizations that you were able to communicate and connect with. Right. I'm very proud of you taking that initiative and going about looking out for your own well-being.
Well, thank you.
Yes, and then as we spoke of, also evaluating your long-term goals. Now, there are some things that you said you were working towards still. With that being said, knowing that tomorrow is the 8th, and that is your 17-year mark being in the military, you only have 3 years left.
Right.
So, looking at possible transitioning phase with that.
Yeah. It's going to be here.
Yep. So, speaking of all of those different aspects, how do you feel in regards to this being our last session?
Well, I can't say that it's all been negative or anything like that. It's just been a learning factor, and I'm just glad that I had the proper support team along the way to help and guide me, and just prevent any setbacks. So I know I couldn't have done it by myself, and I'm just appreciative that the right people were in place to help me have this successful turning point in my life.
Well, as I stated once before, the only way that this became productive is because of you taking the initiative to make it happen. So applaud yourself for the most part, because if you hadn't have taken the decision and made the decision to do what you need to do for your own well-being, we couldn't have done anything in the first place. So
right.
You are the one to be commended for all of your work that you put forth. Now, with that being said, speaking of a lot of the key factors, what do you have in place with those other organizations to continue your development and your growth?
Just, take it one day at a time, and, just utilizing my available resources and outlets, and just trying to prevent any reoccurrences of what happened. So, we're all human, and things do happen periodically, but that's the biggest thing, is just try to take it one day at a time and just go from there and make everything forthcoming and a positive adventure. Well,
I'm glad to hear that. And if there's anything that we can do for you, don't hesitate to give me a call.
I will.
And I appreciate all of your time and work ethics and efforts that you put forth in this process.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you so much.
All right.